Hey ladies, it's Charlie O and Lola, and we're the Shady Ladies. We're a couple of love coaches that love to sit on the patio, drink champagne, and talk about sex and love and relationships with no shame. We're here to help you to keep it exciting.
Today we have Kayleen here, who is with a consultant with Pure Romance, and she is going to be talking about her 4 favorite toys that she has.
Ooh, yay.
I know. Hi, Kayleen. How are you?
Hi, great, thanks.
Kayleen, how long have you been doing Pure Romance?
I've only been selling it for probably less than a year and decided that I wanted to get into it because I just loved all of the products.
Wonderful.
That's exciting. I can't wait to hear about all of the toys that you have. What made you choose Pure Romance?
I went to a party and I completely loved all of the stuff that they showed me, and that's the best way to get into something is when you firmly believe in the products you're selling and the stuff that you're using. So that's why I got into it, because I really believe in the stuff that they have.
Absolutely. Well, so what does your boyfriend or husband think about this new adventure?
Well, the biggest, no husband, but there is a boyfriend or a man, and the biggest thing was had to be willing to be adventurous and try all these new things. And let me tell you, there hasn't been a dull moment.
Very nice.
I love it. Okay, well, if you want to, let's get started on your toys. So let's start with the first one. And what are we looking at?
Okay, the first one it's called the Opening Act, and it's basically the most basic of the toys that Pure Romance sells. So this is either, when you're buying a toy, you're either going to want something that's clitoral or vaginal, in the vagina. So this is both. You could use either. So this is a good starting point. It does both. It vibrates, and it can be used as a clitoral, or you could put it inside, and it can be used as a vaginal toy. And it has bunches of different speeds.
Oh.
Can you hear that?
Yeah, I heard that.
And USB charging, right?
Yes, it all has USB charging, and it doesn't take very long. Only about 15 minutes to charge.
Oh, nice.
So that is very nice.
And it's silicone?
All silicone. You can use them in the bath.
Oh, very nice.
Yes.
Wow.
So
waterproof?
rechargeable, water resistant, waterproof.
Very nice. It
Amazing.
looks very well
It's
made.
purple and it's gorgeous.
Yeah, it looks very
And
well
I'm
made.
sorry, what was that one called
This
again?
is called the Opening Act,
Okay, thank you. I forgot that part.
and it's really serious. It is probably the most basic one to good starting point.
Right.
If you're not exactly sure,
Because it has several options, and
It
you can
does.
just kind of play with it.
then you figure out what you like.
Yeah, what you
Yeah,
like.
or if somebody had never used a toy before, because unfortunately or fortunately, there's a lot of people out there that have never used toys in their adulthood.
Exactly.
And so it's not going to scare them. And stuff
Yes,
like
this
that.
is yes. It doesn't have attachments, or it's just very basic.
Yeah.
A basic one to learn. I think
Yeah.
that's the most important thing, is to learn what you like.
What you like.
Yes.
Yeah, you have to experiment.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah, I do. I like that one, and we will have a link on our website to that particular toy.
Okay. Yes,
Yeah,
it's
very
a
good.
very good choice. So then the second one that I would choose, that I liked, was the wand,
Ooh.
and it's not an internal at all. It does not go inside. It does not fit inside. It's not meant to go inside. This one is just for purely clitoral stimulation, and also can be used as a wand to stimulate your man while you're having sex,
Yeah.
on the testicles or
Oh.
Yeah, it looks like you could probably use it, all over the body. Just,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
gentle
kind of like a
vibration.
massage.
it could be
Like a
yes.
massage as
yes.
well.
It even kind of looks like a microphone. So just
Yeah.
saying.
It
Not
does
that I
look
would
like a
use it as a
microphone.
microphone. I'm just saying that
Karaoke night, anyone?
well, you could do that. Would be sexy
And
in a room.
it
right?
kind of it could be, you never know. I mean, it's not obvious what it really is.
Right.
I know. You could fool
Some of
people.
those things you put in a vase.
Oh, that old thing.
And And that is silicone as well?
This is silicone as well, and it's also these are interesting because the chargers on here they don't plug in. They charge right on these
but
little.
It's super magnetic, right?
Yes.
So it just like
Yes.
snaps on there.
The charger just goes right on there, snaps on
So
there. and
USB
then-
charging.
Yes.
Very
Makes
nice.
it super nice.
Do you guys remember the ones where the batteries, and then you would go to use it, and the batteries would be
Batteries
out,
were
and
dead.
like, wah, wah.
Wah,
I don't
wah.
Or they work for 3 minutes
Yeah,
and you're
it's
like,
wah, wah. Oh yeah.
Well, yeah.
That
So
sucks.
back in that day, I used to say, diamonds are not a girl's best friend. Batteries are.
Costco batteries.
yes.
All the way.
Yes.
Find them all.
100%.
Yes.
But yeah, this new USB charging is amazing.
Oh my gosh.
It's great for travel. You can just, charge it overnight, or
And it's
like you're
super-
saying, it doesn't take long.
It does
but,
not take long.
But yeah,
and
you don't even have to think about it anymore. And
Nope.
some last up to 4 hours. I don't know how long that one lasts.
I'm not sure because
that,
I haven't
one.
put it to its endurance test yet.
That's a full endurance.
Well,
That's a marathon right there.
We'll be having you come back and let us know what you found out. That's
Yes.
Exactly.
perfect.
Okay, well, let's go on to the next one. So the next one is called the Box Office. And this is the one that is a toy for a couple. I mean, that's the way I would look at it because there'd be no other way.
Yeah.
And there's a vibrating, a little insert that goes inside of your panties.
Ooh.
And it attaches
It has
around.
wings.
Yes, so it'll attach
It has
around.
wings.
And then there's a remote that goes with it. So either your significant other or whatever would have the remote,
Oh.
and
It
they push it, and
It's
there's different
stimulating.
sensations
Yeah.
that are going to happen. They did seem a little bit,
intense.
yes. So they
Yes.
might be a little intense to have
You're like,
somebody
"Woo!"
else
So,
to
like-
have somebody else be in complete control of. You'd have
So-
to get the one you like.
How far? What is the range?
Yeah.
How far can you go with the remote to the actual?
Could I be like at a dinner or like at
yes.
okay.
Yes.
Do you know how far out away it is? I mean,
But I
Not
mean, could
necessarily.
someone be at the store?
No.
Okay.
You'd have to
Oh.
be like in the kind of the
Yeah.
same room, like at a,
Okay.
it's
Same
like on a
vicinity.
date, like it's
Yeah.
Like it's a date night.
Yeah, you couldn't be at work and be going like, wah, wah.
that's probably a good thing. There'd be a lot of people fired.
And you're like, woo!
Or a lot
I know.
of happy workers. I don't know. You could look at it.
Yeah.
Hey, you are hopping out
Yeah.
of your chair
Yeah.
often.
Oh.
But I also did say though that it could be fun because men like nothing more than being in control.
Yes, that is true.
And this type of thing,
It could be, yeah.
they think they are. I
Yeah,
mean, and
yeah.
even if you, like I said, if you just got tired of it, you would be able to take it
Yeah.
off,
Yeah.
and there would still be an amazing time at the end of it
Right.
Yeah.
because.
But what I
this-
like about this one is the anticipation. So
Yeah.
this is,
Right.
this is like the pre-warm up. So you would
Yeah.
put that in your panties. He could have control over it, and yeah, it's just it's kind of like a pre-warm up, and then because for women, it takes us a lot longer to get to climax. I mean, it's just going to take us longer.
Right.
So this kind of helps, I think, the anticipation of the special night, right?
Well, and just the significant other being being
Being
able
involved.
to
Yeah.
being able to give the pleasure.
Yes, yes. In a different way, too. That kind of-
Yes.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just there's a sense of excitement.
Yeah, yes.
And
Like,
just
I think it'd be kind of sexy if you were at like a place like a nightclub or something where
Yes.
you kind of, it's just like you go for
Yes.
like, and you're kind of like sitting there, but you're hard enough to where, you're just talking and stuff, and then I think that would be sexy. Like
Yes.
something like that would be fun.
Definitely helps the mood.
yes,
I would
but you
say.
have to find the one that makes you feel the best because I think that as with any of these
So
toys,
multiple settings.
there's going to be a speed and a vibration that is what you like,
Okay.
and you really have to decide that I think before
Yeah.
you just all of a sudden put
Yeah,
some.
and you go out someplace.
Yeah,
that's
you
probably,
know,
that's
figure-
probably a great idea. I'd be like, oh,
Yeah, figure out
yeah,
which
yeah.
is the best because there is
Yeah.
some definite ones that are
Yeah.
like shocking probably to some.
Right,
sure,
right.
yeah.
That could be a lot of stimulation.
It could.
Yeah.
That's why I say if it gets to be just too much, I
At
mean,
least you can have it go to the restroom. or
yes,
wherever,
you could
yeah,
kind of
yeah.
like
Yeah.
pretend
Yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah, so start out slow maybe and kind of work your way
Yeah,
up,
yeah.
especially.
Maybe
yeah.
if you had an agreement with your significant other on
You had like
on the
you had
use
a code word.
or just on the use of when like okay, I'm maxed out now, I'm over it,
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Yeah.
So yes.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go on to the next one.
Okay.
Absolutely.
The next one we will say is the one that is a toy for couples.
Okay.
So this one is called Come Together. And this has a C-ring, which goes around the men's testicle. Both of them, both of the testicles.
Okay.
And then you turn it on, and it has a vibration here.
Oh.
So when they're like this, they put it on, and then there's a vibration that's going to go against your clitoris.
Yes.
Okay.
While
Perfect.
while you are having sex.
Gotcha. Okay.
And there's many different, as in the other ones, there's lots of different sensations of this. So not only are you going to feel it, but he's going to feel it.
Right.
Okay.
So both get the vibration.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
And then the C-ring is just to enhance the length, like the length of time for the set, to have
Okay.
Yeah.
for performance.
Exactly.
So,
And the beautiful thing buying these is obviously there's directions in the box so that you kind of guess. You don't have to guess, or right?
yeah.
Okay,
I mean, you
okay.
can always go online,
yeah,
and they're
okay.
always going to tell you,
Okay.
what is the best
Yeah.
way. And really, the way you need to take care of these products is, I'm going to say this now because it's super important, is you need to use like a light soap and water to wash them.
Gentle soap.
Yeah, very gentle. Or it's some of those things that it's good to invest in something that you can just, that is sold by Pure Romance, that
Like
is a
like a
spraying
clean- a
mist that
cleaner.
just cleans.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's the best way to take care of your toys. Also, don't put them all in the same container.
Yep.
Because they can meld together.
Yes.
Oh.
So silicone and silicone don't go together.
Right.
Right.
So you need to keep them
Yeah.
separate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very
so,
important.
Yeah, like in a separate bag.
Yes.
Or
Just
yeah,
something
just
separate. Yeah.
Okay.
Don't ever put them together because you will definitely have
you'll
a
see.
mess.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then also, so for lubricants for these, you don't want to use a silicone lubricant on a silicone toy.
Most a water-based,
Water base is better.
I think. I mean, personally, what it is it's more or less what is your feel on that, because there are different ones. And it's, do you like it watery, or do you like it more of it's a texture feel. And it is extremely important to use lubricants.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Do
Always.
not ever
Always,
try
always.
to use a toy without having a lubricant.
No.
Yes.
Even if you are excited and you think you are able, you're it's okay. It's not.
So for women, it doesn't matter. Even if you get wet, you still wear or use a lubricant.
Yes.
Always.
Yes.
Always. Always.
I've always heard, wet is better.
Wetter's
Yeah,
Wetter's better. There you go.
Wetter
Wetter's
is
better.
better.
Yes.
There we go. Yes.
That's
Right.
Definitely yes.
Absolutely.
So that's
That's a good-
definitely use a lubricant, because it's just not good for your insides. It may feel like it will go in there, but it's
wetter's always better. Everyone's gonna feel the better sensation
Yes.
and everything.
Yes.
Much better. Yeah.
yes, agreed.
Yeah. This is not a no pain, no gain
Yeah.
situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't force that.
And you can't call in sick for that either. So just FYI to that. Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
So Pure Romance will have some information on lubricants.
It does. So they'll yes, and they'll have different types. So there's the water based, and I think I'm not exactly sure what the other one is, to be honest.
I don't know if there is. Well, there's a silicone, and then
I
there'd
think it
be
is
a
just
water
a silicone and a water
and
based.
a water based. Yeah.
Yeah, and so you have those choices, and they have a Euphoria, which has some different sensational.
Oh, like a
like
heating.
Like
Yeah.
a
Nice.
yeah,
Heating.
and that's for
Yeah.
women.
Yeah.
But men like that too.
Yes, they do. Oh,
They sure do.
uh-huh.
And then, so also, they can go on the site and find, any sort of special cleaning agents or
Anything they have. There's lubricants. There's gels. There's creams. There's massage oils. There's everything you could possibly need for
Very nice.
your sexual.
Exploration.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Just try some things.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Find out what works for you, because what works for one person doesn't always work for another.
Exactly.
And especially when it comes to women's toys.
Yes.
There are no rules. and
Or right or wrong.
right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's all about what you prefer. And
There
you could
there
learn.
is actually one rule. So when you use a toy for anal pleasure, you never.
Yes. Oh yeah.
It is
Yes.
always designated anal
Yes.
forever.
And I think they have, yes, that makes sense. And they also have like toys for
Specific.
Just
that.
for that.
Yes.
Because
Yeah. There's
it makes more sense.
There's many
That would be
reasons.
the only rule. So if it ever is used for anal, it is never used for vaginal.
Right.
Ever.
That make-
ever.
yes.
And yeah, even if you clean
even
it.
if you clean it.
Even if you clean it, it
just
doesn't
goes
matter.
into the vaginal pile.
Yes.
That's basically what
Yes.
happens.
Yeah. Anals stay anal always.
Okay. No, I'm sorry, not in the vaginal pile.
Yeah.
Anal pile.
Do not cross over.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Smart
we don't want infections, right?
Well,
So
right. And that's the
exploration.
thing is it's very important to keep them clean.
Yeah.
Don't, even if you think, oh, I'm the only person that's used it,
No.
you still, after each use, you need to make sure that you clean it properly.
Yes.
Because it'll make it last longer, besides the fact that it's just not healthy. It's not
Yeah.
a good
And take care
practice.
of your toys.
Yes.
You want them to
Well,
be around for a
yes.
long, long
yes,
time,
especially
right?
when you find ones that are your favorite.
Yeah.
Right, and they're beautiful looking, and you want to make them.
Yeah,
stay
these are
nice.
beautiful
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
sleek.
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, very-
honestly, pretty much all or most you can have by your bed. It's not like you have to hide all of these in case you had company or
Yeah.
anything. Now, maybe in the case of children, you may want to hide a
Yeah,
couple,
well,
but
yeah.
some of them, I mean, they're kind of inconspicuous.
They're not
know,
big.
yeah.
They're not.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah,
not
they're
the
not.
big, huge
Back-
that you hit under your
Back
bed.
in the day.
Yeah, and then you pull. Yes, they're not. They're very
Yeah.
sleek and, like you said, they're nice to look at. Actually,
Yeah.
They're very kind of classic
Yeah.
looking, and they're all silicone, so they're going to last you a long time if you just take
as
care
long
of
as
them.
yes,
Just
Yeah.
want to take
as
care
long
of
as you
them.
take care of them.
I love all of the USB charging anymore. That is just amazing. I mean, I know there's some battery powered stuff out there, but USB is
Pretty
amazing.
much, Pure Romance only has one thing now. I think that is left that they actually use batteries.
Oh.
And it's the fan favorite, which was I just was curious about how that one even really, because it's a bullet as well, but it had a string, so it has this has it like attached to it.
Isn't that that's
so
like
then
that's
so
like the
then
old
that would be
ones.
Yeah.
vaginal.
So but yeah, but so
So-
it'd be like your own. You'd be doing it
Kinda.
to yourself, I
Yeah.
guess.
Well, but it could be
because-
like maybe Kegels.
Oh,
Could be used for Kegels.
could be.
Yeah,
something
could
to-
be.
They also have a very nice Kegel like exercise balls.
Oh, nice.
That
Maybe
they
we can
sell.
cover that in the future.
Yeah.
Okay, that
yeah, that
sounds
would be
good.
that would be just
Because
as
that is
I-
great.
yeah, for lots of people,
Those
lots of
are-
women. Yeah.
Those are
Yeah.
important.
They
Kegels are
are.
important for men and for women.
Yes.
Men
that is
and
true.
for women too. They're not just for women because men need to exercise as well for same reasons: incontinence, longevity, and just overall health.
I agree.
You forget about them, but
Yep.
they're very important,
Yeah, exactly.
especially as we get a little older.
As we age,
Yes.
it is all important. Yeah.
Okay, well, let's go on to one more here. So
Oh,
the
okay.
next
Oh, we got
one,
one, yay.
we have one more,
Oh, yay.
Yes.
is just the magic ball. It's called Dream On. It looks just like the size of a tennis ball.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what it. Yeah.
And it's just a massaging ball. So if you like the bullet type approach where you just put it on your clitoris and that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
That is what this would be good for, as well as it's amazing as a massage ball.
Yeah.
And that'd be kind of sexy
Um,
for before.
Yes.
Kinda-
I will say that I have used it, and the response was overwhelmingly positive
Ooh.
and almost caused drooling.
Wow. Oh man.
So it's
So
a wonderful.
lots of pleasure.
Yeah,
Yes, lots of
yeah.
different speeds, lots of different sensations. There's over 20 or 30 of them in this one little
Oh
ball.
wow. Wow.
Yeah, so you can use it all over,
I
help
think-
relax the muscles.
Yeah.
I think it is a
kind of
very
set the
good
mood.
massage. You could use it as a sexual toy, but it's also a very good
kind of like before sex.
That is correct.
I could give a really good massage.
Yes.
Now women don't really like to give massages because they're not strong enough.
Yes.
Something like that would be perfect because then you could kind of.
You just roll the ball along the back,
yeah.
and then you change it up with a little bit of a different sensation, and put a little. You're also supposed to put a little bit of lubricant on this as well, because it'll just slide easier.
Yeah.
It just makes it more.
Like a real massage.
Yes, it makes it. The sensations are better. So yes, so that's a wonderful
Ease sore
little toy.
muscles and sexy time.
Yes, yes.
Very nice. I like that. And is that shower friendly?
As well, yes.
Okay.
Everything is pretty much
Very nice.
all
So
able to be in the bath or the shower.
So versatile. I love
Yes.
that. And this is silicone as well.
It's silicone as well.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, they're super fast to charge. It doesn't take all day. It doesn't take hours. Even if you every time you use it, just plug it in the charger again, and it would be ready to go the next time.
Very nice.
I love it.
So about 15 minutes, you would say charging.
Yes,
and
probably about
you're good to
15
go.
minutes,
Okay.
Yeah,
and it's good.
that's what I found with their products. About 15 minutes, and
and it's a good couple hours. I mean, if you're using it continually for a couple hours, it's going to be going to need to be recharged. But
usually after the massage, you're kind of moving on to other things. If you're using it sexually, but that's where I am at. So
it's all good. All
I
good
love this.
stuff.
I'm so excited.
Well, we're so glad that you're with Pure Romance and you came here to visit with us today.
thank you for inviting me.
Share some of your favorites. I think we
know.
have some fun experimenting and things to try that we haven't tried before. So that is definitely.
It should all be a positive experience and trying new things and finding out what you like, and as well as what your partner likes. But for women's toys, most of it is just experimenting to find out what satisfies you.
Right.
And if they go on there and click on that link that we're going to put on there for all of the suggestions, if they had any other questions, is there a look up?
Yes, they could email me.
Oh,
and I believe that my phone number's even there as well, so they
perfect.
could text me any
Perfect.
questions, anything, anytime.
Perfect. Then they can look at all the other beautiful things on there too.
Yes.
There's like all those sprays. Which we could have a whole nother. That'll be a whole nother
Topic, yeah, for
Yes,
sure.
yes.
For sure.
Lots of
yes,
stuff.
Yes. Well, awesome.
Sprays, negligees.
Yes, I know. I saw some like some whips and some.
Oh yes, there's
and some-
blindfolds and
yeah,
there's
I was like, whoa.
there's the bondage sets.
Some
Yeah, I saw that.
BDSM,
That's
yeah.
cute.
Yes,
I saw that.
but they're all very tasteful.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's what I like. They're very classy, very.
Yes,
very,
none of it is.
yeah.
Yes, so
Yes,
it
I like
makes
that
it's
a
a
lot.
sensual type.
I loved
Right.
it.
Bondage
Yeah, I
set.
liked
Yeah,
it.
so if you want to just barely dabble into it,
Yes.
if it's, concerns that it might be a little too over the top,
Right.
you can just start with something really simple. And
Right.
So in other words, you're saying it's non-threatening. It just
Exactly. And if
seems
there's there's
not
little
overwhelming.
There's little whips which are soft, not
Yeah,
the whole
yeah,
type.
exactly.
If you just want to start with something like
Yeah,
that because
yeah.
you're interested,
Yeah.
Right.
it
It's a great.
starts
Yeah.
simple.
Yeah.
Yeah, leave no mark behind.
Yes,
Yes.
exactly.
Yes.
Yes, very much
Yes.
so. Yes, yes. Well, again, thank you so much for coming today and talking to us, and we're so excited. And again, everything will be on our website. You'll be able to click on there, and all the things she talked about today will be on there. And again, if you have any questions, like she said, just email her, and you can ask any question you'd like.
Absolutely. We'll be happy to connect you to Kayleen.
Yay, thank you.
Yay.